and show support when your man is sad or stressed. And the reason that I'm doing this is that I had a person who commented saying that, do you have any videos to help me with really showing my man support? Because I don't really know what to do. So these are going to give you some of the best insights. So the first thing is that when a man is feeling sad or stressed, right? What usually happens from their partner's point of view is that you say, why are you feeling stressed? Well, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to yourself? And often the first reaction, even though you love them, is to criticize them. Worst thing to do. Men, when you criticize a man, it shrinks him. That is not what you want to do. Move away from criticism. Instead, what you're going to do is you're going to think to praise, right? You want to praise, encourage, and listen. Okay? PEL. We can call it that, right? Praise, encourage, and listen. Now, why is this important? Because if you praise him, right, you're going to start, look, you've worked so hard recently, you've done amazing. And, I think that sometimes, you've got to acknowledge how far you've come, right? And the next thing is listen. So what tends to happen is that women will often interrupt their man when he's trying to share what's going on. So instead, you want to be able to not interrupt him, but just to listen to him. And there's going to be a point, I promise you, where he will stop talking and you will want to say something. Don't. Because it takes men time to sometimes like work out everything that's going on. So sometimes they'll finish, but what you need to do is you need to stop, carry on listening and say, tell me more. And that gives him the space, or is there anything else you want to share? And that gives him the space to really dive into what matters to him, and he can really share everything that's going on. Now, usually men, they may want help with their problems. However, generally speaking, we don't. What men really want is for you to trust them. Because if you can trust your man, and if you can say, I trust you, you know what you're doing. And instead of constantly giving your own advice, because often you say, well, why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? Your guy has probably already thought about this. He's already thought, okay, look, I understand I need to do that, but there's other things going on. So just trust him, right? He will work it out. But you've got to be able to trust him and let go of wanting to control him and just let him be free and be there and understand him and actually, listen to what he really needs. So I want to give you a coaching technique that, and this is what I use with clients sometimes when they're struggling or they're feeling stressed and sad. This works with men and women. But the technique is called finding the spark. So what does this mean? This means you want to dive in and think about, okay, what are their strengths and what do they need to acknowledge right now that will help them change their focus? Because with guys, it's slightly simpler because guys think in boxes. Right? We have a box for work, a box for home, box for relationships. Now, usually if a guy's feeling stressed, there's a couple of things, right? Well, number one, he may need to go to the gym, let some testosterone out, right? That's number one, right? Get him going and run and he'll feel much better, right? Next is that if he's really feeling stressed out, he's probably feeling overwhelmed in a box, be it work, be it relationship. There's some box which is stressing him out. So finding the spark is understanding, okay, well, where is he doing great? Where can we acknowledge how well he's doing and use that? And an example could be, let's say he's stressed out with work, which is common. You say, well, you've dealt with massive things before, right? When your business went down, I mean, when you dealt with that was amazing. And you can overcome any challenge. You overcome that, you overcame this, and you start listing examples, and that's going to help him see the spark within himself to be able to move out and move forward in this challenge in a different way. Now, lastly, and this is cool, is change the environment, right? And this goes back to the boxes. Because men think in boxes, if you change the environment and you take him to a different box, he'll often leave his problems behind. It's not like women, where everything is interconnected. A man, we just think in boxes. So instead, just think, okay, well, where can I take you right now? Let's go for a walk. Let's go to the gym. Let's, I don't know, go watch a movie or go do something different. And often that space will just allow the man to chill out. So ultimately, if you're still feeling a little bit confused here, what I want to say is that men are pretty simple. What works will generally speak, and I say generally speaking, like 95% of the time will always work. Not the same with women. What works one day will definitely not work the next day. But with guys, it's different. If you can find what works and what helps him, then just do that more often. If he's feeling stressed, just say, "Oh, honey, I'm going to cook you a big fat steak. I'm going to get your favorite steak. We're going to sit down. We're going to watch your favorite movie. And I'm going to give you a back massage." Oh, back massages or neck massages, that's a killer. If you do more of them, he won't feel stressed. And listen to him, encourage him, praise him. If you do some of these, your man's going to be golden. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment if you've got any questions. And now I'm going to try and end this live. And I actually have no idea how to. I'm guessing it's the eggs. Okay, cheers.